and online education, it is my privilege and honor to welcome you to this special occasion. Today, we gather to celebrate the birth anniversary of Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam Saheb, a visionary leader, an architect of change, and a pioneer in the field of education whose contributions have left an indelible mark on society. Before we proceed, let us take a moment to honor and acknowledge the incredible individuals who have been instrumental in carrying forward his legacy. Honorable Chancellor Dr. Shivajirao Kadam Sir, Honorable Secretary and Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Vishwajit Kadam Sir, Honorable Chairperson School Committee Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune Srimati Vijayamalaji Kadam Ma'am, and Honorable Executive Director Bharati Hospital Health Sciences Dr. Asmita Tai Jagtap Ma'am, whose unwavering support served as a pillar of strength throughout Saheb's remarkable journey. Dr. Patangrao Kadam Saheb's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Born in a humble village with limited resources, he had an unshakable belief in the power of education to change lives. Guided by his vision and determination, he established Bharati Vidyapeeth in 1964 with the aim of making education accessible to everyone, irrespective of their backgrounds. His journey from a small rural setup to founding one of India's most prestigious educational institutions is truly inspirational. Under his leadership, Bharati Vidyapeeth grew from a single college to a globally recognized institution offering education at an international level. He didn't just build an institution, he built a movement, one that empowered individuals and communities alike. Today, as a part of Bharati Vidyapeeth's Samaj Prabodhan Saptaha, we celebrate his extraordinary legacy. This week is dedicated to social awakening and empowerment, embodying the very principles that Dr. Kadam Saheb lived by. His belief of transformative power of education combined with unwavering commitment to societal progress remains an inspiration for generations. This session, entitled A Legacy of Glory, the life work of Dr. Patangrao Kadam in Education and Society, will reflect on his monumental achievements and the path he paved for future generations. It is now my privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, Dr. Jyoti Mandlik, Madam. She is professor at Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, Dental College and Hospital, Pune. Dr. Mandlik has been an integral part of Bharati Vidyapeeth since 1993, contributing over 3 decades of academic excellence and mentorship. A proud alumni of this institution, she completed her master's and PhD degrees from the Dental College and Hospital, Pune, specializing in conservative dentistry and endodontics. Her commitment to academic excellence has inspired countless students and professionals in the field of dentistry. Today, she will share her reflections on the life and the legacy of Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam Saheb, offering valuable insight into how his far-reaching vision continues to influence education and society. Before we dive into the session, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the distinguished individuals present here today. Their leadership and dedication have been instrumental in making this session possible. I heartily welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Vivek Sauji Sir, Our in-charge director, Center for Distance and Online Education, Dr. Ajit More, sir. Director, Skill Development and E-Learning, Dr. Devendra Puntambekar, sir. Our Deputy Registrar, Mrs. Anuja Jadhav, Madam. Assistant Director, Dr. Nilesh Mate, sir. Assistant Registrar, Mr. Bharat Suryavanshi, sir. Your tireless efforts continue to shape the future of our educational community, and we are deeply grateful for your invaluable contributions. Now I request our Director, sir, to felicitate Dr. Jyoti Mandlik, ma'am. Thank you, sir. And now, without further ado, let us begin this enriching session. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jyoti Mandlik to share her insight on the remarkable legacy of Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam Saheb. All the dignitaries are requested to take their places in the audience. Thank you.
Good morning. At the outset, I would like to pay my humble tributes to Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam on his birth anniversary. I would like to thank the office bearers from Center for Distance and Online Education, Dr. Ajit More, in-charge director, Dr. Devendra Puntambekar, Director, Skill Development and E-Learning, Mrs. Anuja Jadhav, Deputy Registrar, Dr. Nilesh Mate, Assistant Director, Mr. Bharat Suryavanshi, Assistant Registrar. When Mr. Bharat Suryavanshi asked me to talk about Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam, I had mixed feelings. On one hand, I was stressed because to talk about such a towering personality is a huge responsibility. But on the other hand, I had a feeling of gratefulness for these office bearers because you all have given me an opportunity to express my gratitude for Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam. Because what I am today in Bharati Vidyapeeth, my existence in Bharati Vidyapeeth, I owe to him. Because he is there, we all are here. I joined Bharati Vidyapeeth in 1993. And since then, I have seen the flourishing growth and the way Dr. Patangrao Kadam has worked. And then I start feeling that Dr. Patangrao Kadam is an auspicious dream that this Vidyache Maheghar Pune must have seen. Destiny must have had plans for him so that he could serve his divine services to Goddess Saraswati by creating Bharati Vidyapeeth and opening the doors of education to all in general and to underprivileged in particular. A select few individuals managed to etch their names into the annals of history, not merely for their achievements, but for the extraordinary vision and indomitable spirit that define their lives. Dr. Patangrao Kadam, the founder chancellor of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university, is one such luminary. His life story is compelling narrative of grit, resilience and an unwavering commitment to education as tool for societal transformation. Dr. Patangrao Kadam was born on 8 January 1944 in a humble village of Sonsar in Sangli district of Maharashtra. His early years were marked by hardship. He was raised in a struggling farmer's family. He experienced first-hand harsh realities of rural life, like poverty, limited resources, and daily struggle for basic necessities. Walking barefoot for miles to attend school, young Patangrao was no stranger to adversity. Yet, even in these challenging circumstances, he nurtured dreams that soared beyond the constraints of his environment. The hardships he endured became the foundation for his relentless drive to create opportunity for others, particularly those from underprivileged communities. Even as a young boy, Dr. Patangrao Kadam's passion for education was evident. Influenced deeply by the teachings of social reformers like Karmavir Bhaurao Patil and Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, he developed a profound belief in education as the most powerful means of empowerment. These ideals not only fueled his own academic pursuits but also shaped his lifelong mission of bringing quality education to the masses. Recognizing that education could bridge the gap between privilege and poverty, he set out to make his vision a reality. He strongly believed that education can be a very effective instrument in bringing about social transformation. Education needs to be dynamic and ever-changing in its contents and form as per the changing needs and requirements of the society. He also believed that there is a very close correlation between education and development of the society. According to him, it is the power of Vidya, Saraswati Ma, that distinguishes an individual from a non-human being. Education empowers human beings to realize and fulfill their own potential. Empowered individuals, in turn, contribute positively to overall growth and development of society. In 1964, at the age of just 19, while working as a part-time teacher, Dr. Patangrao Kadam laid the foundation of Bharati Vidyapeeth. Bharati Vidyapeeth started functioning as certificate examinations in English and mathematics for school-going children. The first school, Shankar Rao More Vidyalaya, was established in 1968 with a mission to make education accessible to poor, downtrodden children who couldn't get admissions in renowned schools of Pune. This was the humble entry of Bharati Vidyapeeth in the field of education. This fledgling institution was born from a modest beginning and carried the seeds of an extraordinary vision. What set Dr. Patangrao Kadam apart was his foresight. He not only aspired to build an educational organization, but also dreamt of it becoming a full-fledged university. His belief in this dream was unwavering, even when resources were scarce and the challenges seemed insurmountable. In April 1996, his dream took shape when the Government of India granted the status of deemed to be university to Bharati Vidyapeeth, recognizing its exceptional academic standards and potential for growth. Dr. Patangrao Kadam's journey from a young boy in a drought-prone village to the founder of a globally recognized educational institution is a testament to his visionary leadership and determination. Establishing Bharati Vidyapeeth was not merely an act of creating an academic institution, it was a revolutionary step towards democratizing education. He believed that education should transcend barriers of caste, creed, and economic status, and this inclusive approach became the cornerstone of Bharati Vidyapeeth's philosophy. The idea of Bharati Vidyapeeth took root in Dr. Patangrao Kadam's mind, inspired by his personal struggles and socio-economic challenges of his time. Having experienced firsthand the transformative power of education, he recognized it as a vital tool for societal progress and equality. Dr. Patangrao Kadam's vision was shaped by a deep understanding of the issue plaguing for educational landscape, especially the stark divide between urban and rural access. He saw education not just as means of individual advancement, but as a collective endeavor to uplift entire communities. From the very beginning, Dr. Patangrao Kadam envisioned Bharati Vidyapeeth as an institution that would stand on three fundamental principles: inclusivity, quality, and holistic development. Inclusivity meant breaking down barriers to education, particularly for marginalized groups. Quality was non-negotiable. He aspired Bharati Vidyapeeth to set a benchmark for excellence across various disciplines. Holistic development was the cornerstone of his vision, aiming to produce not just academically proficient students, but also responsible citizens equipped with leadership skills and commitment to social change. Dr. Patangrao Kadam's life journey served as the driving force behind creation of Bharati Vidyapeeth. Growing up in poverty, he encountered significant barriers to education that only strengthened his resolve to bring about change. These early struggles instilled in him a lifelong commitment to ensuring that others would not face the same hardship. For Dr. Patangrao Kadam, Bharati Vidyapeeth was more than an educational institution. It was a social reform movement. By providing equal opportunities and fostering practical skills alongside academic knowledge, he sought to empower society at large. His vision has since inspired countless individuals, proving that education can be a transformative force for social and economic equality. The establishment of Bharati Vidyapeeth marked the beginning of a revolutionary journey. At just 19 years old, Dr. Patangrao Kadam took a bold step to found an institution in Pune. With minimal resources but boundless determination, he laid the groundwork for what would become India's most respected educational organizations. Starting with a single school, he envisioned a multidisciplinary institution that would address the educational needs of both urban and rural students. The early days were fraught with challenges. Financial constraints were a more significant hurdle as Dr. Patangrao Kadam came from a modest farming background. He relied on personal savings, however, community support, and the goodwill of philanthropists to fund his vision. He reached out to local leaders and convinced them the importance of education in transforming lives. Societal resistance posed another challenge. Many rural families, particularly those with daughters, did not prioritize education. Dr. Patangrao Kadam worked tirelessly to change this mindset. He visited families door to door and emphasized the value of education as means to secure a better future. His persistence and genuine commitment gradually won over communities. The logistics of building an educational institution were also daunting. Securing land, navigating complex regulatory approvals, and negotiating with local authorities were all part of uphill battle Dr. Patangrao Kadam faced. Despite these administrative hurdles, his tenacity and persistence paid off. He carefully planned every step of process, ensuring that each obstacle is met with creative solutions and determination. He also faced criticism. He used to often mention that people made fun of the dream of establishing university. However, the critics and criticism could not stop him working tirelessly to make his dream come true. In 1996, Bharati Vidyapeeth achieved the prestigious status of a deemed university, a milestone that validated Dr. Patangrao Kadam's efforts and granted the institution the autonomy to design innovative courses and curricula. His commitment to social responsibility remained steadfast, as the institution offered scholarships to underprivileged students and emphasized community service as a core value. As Bharati Vidyapeeth grew, Dr. Patangrao Kadam faced the ongoing challenge of balancing the institution's rapid expansion with his original vision. With each new development, it was crucial to maintain the high standards of education he had envisioned while adapting to the evolving needs of the students. The institution's growth never compromised its commitment to excellence, and Dr. Patangrao Kadam's leadership ensured that its core values remained intact. Despite the many struggles he encountered, Dr. Patangrao Kadam's passion for education was the driving force that propelled him forward. His belief in education as the key to social progress, combined with his indomitable spirit, enabled him to overcome each obstacle. Today, his legacy as the founder of Bharati Vidyapeeth stands as a testament to the power of perseverance, vision, and unwavering commitment to educational reform. The early years of Bharati Vidyapeeth were a transformative phase that laid the foundation for its growth into a prominent educational institution. These formative years were marked by strategic planning, community collaboration, and a steadfast commitment to educational excellence driven by vision of Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam. The institution quickly became a vibrant community of learners. Faculty members were encouraged to adopt an approachable and nurturing attitude, fostering strong bonds with students. This welcoming atmosphere was complemented by a variety of extracurricular activities that promoted the all-round development of students while also encouraging friendships and collaboration among them. Dr. Patangrao Kadam's approach was both ambitious and inclusive. Recognizing the need for diversification, he expanded Bharati Vidyapeeth's scope beyond primary education, introducing diverse academic and vocational programs in fields such as engineering, medicine, law, management, and arts. This multidisciplinary focus set Bharati Vidyapeeth apart and attracted students from all walks of life. Dr. Patangrao Kadam also prioritized accessibility, establishing branches in remote rural areas to ensure that education reached even the most underserved regions. The schools at Jawar and college at Kadegao are witnesses of Dr. Patangrao Kadam's commitment and promise he had made himself to bring about social transformation through dynamic education. At the Jawar campus, along with quality education, free meals are also offered to underprivileged children which comes from tribal area. Former Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee specially visited Jawar campus and was amazed. He applauded Dr. Patangrao Kadam immensely. The ambience and facilities at these institutions are at par, no less than any cosmopolitan institution. To bridge the gap between education and industry, Bharati Vidyapeeth cultivated strong relationships with leading organizations. These partnerships facilitated internships and placements, providing students with valuable practical experience. Advisory boards comprising industry experts were established to ensure that curriculum remained relevant and aligned with evolving professional trends. Dr. Patangrao Kadam also prioritized infrastructure development, investing significantly in modern campuses equipped with state-of-the-art laboratories, libraries, and recreational spaces. The integration of advanced technologies such as smart classrooms further enriched the learning experience, making Bharati Vidyapeeth a model for progressive education. Research and innovation became central to the university's mission. Dedicated research centers were established to foster interdisciplinary collaboration and address societal challenges. By securing research funding, Bharati Vidyapeeth enabled its faculty and students to undertake meaningful projects that contributed to the betterment of society. National and international collaborations added another dimension to Bharati Vidyapeeth's growth. Partnerships with reputed institutions around the world enhanced the academic offerings, providing students with global exposure and practical opportunities through internships and exchange programs. Over the year, Bharati Vidyapeeth has achieved remarkable milestones that have cemented its place as a leading institution in India. These accomplishments reflect the visionary leadership of Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam and institution's commitment to quality, innovation, and societal progress. Bharati Vidyapeeth received numerous accreditations and rankings, establishing its credibility as a leader in higher education. The success of its graduates across various fields further reinforced its reputation as an institution that nurtures excellence and drives impact. Today, Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university, stands as a beacon of academic excellence, deeply rooted in the vision of its founder, Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam. It has grown into one of India's most prestigious educational institutions, celebrated for its unwavering commitment to quality education, innovation, and social responsibility. Under the stewardship of Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam, Bharati Vidyapeeth has become synonymous with academic excellence and societal impact. The institution remains a source of inspiration, carrying forward its legacy of education, empowerment, and community service. Dr. Patangrao Kadam's vision extended beyond education. He understood the broader implications of community upliftment and was deeply committed to rural development. His efforts in establishing cooperative ventures such as Sonhira Cooperative Sugar Factory and Sagareshwar Spinning Mill significantly boosted the local economy, providing employment opportunities and fostering self-reliance among rural communities. His environmental initiatives, such as the development of Sagareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary, demonstrated his commitment to preserving biodiversity while promoting ecotourism. Behind the towering figure of Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam was another stalwart who worked tirelessly to strengthen the foundation of Bharati Vidyapeeth, Hon'ble Dr. Kadam, a scholar, administrator, and visionary in his own right. Dr. Kadam has been instrumental in shaping the institution's academic and infrastructural framework. From the earliest days of Bharati Vidyapeeth, Dr. Kadam stood shoulder to shoulder with Dr. Patangrao Kadam, helping bring vision to life. His focus on research, innovation, and interdisciplinary education set new benchmarks. Under the leadership of both these stalwarts, Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam and Hon'ble Dr. Kadam, Bharati Vidyapeeth achieved remarkable milestones. World-class infrastructure, cutting-edge research centers, and a vibrant campus life became hallmarks of the university. The institution's graduates excelled in diverse fields, carrying forward the values imbibed during their time at Bharati Vidyapeeth. Each alumnus became a torchbearer of Dr. Patangrao Kadam's dream, proving that seeds he planted decades ago were bringing fruits. Bharati Vidyapeeth, a towering symbol of educational excellence, thrives today not merely as an institution but as a legacy of transformative vision. The seeds of this enduring success sown by Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam continue to bloom under a stewardship of dynamic and dedicated new generation. Carrying forward his torch of enlightenment, Honorable Dr. Vishwajit Kadam, Honorable Dr. Asmita Jagtap, and Honorable Mrs. Swapnali Vishwajit Kadam have risen to the occasion with unwavering commitment and progressive ideals. Their efforts, guided by the spirit of innovation and dedication, have elevated the institution to new heights while remaining steadfast to its foundational principles. At the heart of Bharati Vidyapeeth's success story stands Honorable Srimati Vijayamalaji Kadam, a pillar of strength and grace who continues to guide the institution with her timeless values and compassionate vision. As a steadfast supporter of Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam, she played an instrumental role in building the foundation of this great institution. She says, and I quote, "Education is more than a luxury. It is a responsibility that the society owes to itself." I unquote. Her involvement in Bharati Vidyapeeth's School Education Committee ensures that young learners receive the highest standards of education, preparing them for a lifetime of success. She strongly believes that access to primary and pre-primary education are absolute essentials for a child for transforming its into a full-fledged social being. Good quality education should be easily accessible to all without any prejudice to economic or social status. Education is also essential for the overall development of downtrodden, suppressed and exploited people, especially women. Under the able guidance of Honorable Vijay Kadam, the schools of Bharati Vidyapeeth develop students right from pre-primary to higher secondary classes and encourage them to go for higher education. The 90 units spread over 9 districts of Maharashtra include a few cosmopolitan and international schools as well as schools in interior areas. Of some of them are exclusively for girls and tribal children. The regional differences are not reflected in facilities and infrastructure in both these socially polar destinations. Honorable Vijay Kadam's unwavering dedication fosters a culture of empathy, service and inclusivity, ensuring that Bharati Vidyapeeth not only educates but uplifts. Her legacy inspires every corner of the institution, reminding all that the true success lies in the betterment of society. Together, these leaders embody a forward-thinking and inclusive approach to education, ensuring that Bharati Vidyapeeth remains impactful, innovative, and deeply rooted in its core values. Their collective vision and commitment to excellence underscore their dedication to carrying forward the legacy of Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam while preparing the institution to meet the challenges of the modern world. The journey of Bharati Vidyapeeth is far from over. Guided by principles of its founding fathers and inspired by vision for a better tomorrow, the institution is poised to scale even greater heights. Embracing technology, fostering research, and promoting sustainability are at the heart of its future roadmap. Bharati Vidyapeeth aims to be a global leader in education, empowering students to become agents of change in an ever-evolving world. As Bharati Vidyapeeth looks to its future, the mission is deeply rooted in the belief that education is a transformative force capable of reshaping lives and societies. Guided by the enduring principles of its founder, the university envisions a future characterized by strategic innovation. By embracing the values instilled by Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam and adopting forward-looking strategies, the institution is poised to shape the future of education in India and beyond. Its transformative legacy inspires not only its students and faculty but also communities it serves, ensuring that Bharati Vidyapeeth continues to illuminate the path toward a brighter and more equitable world. Dr. Patangrao Kadam's and Bharati Vidyapeeth's contribution for the development of higher education in the country has been applauded and appreciated by several people of eminence. He earned accolades from distinguished personalities from all the fields like politics, literary, scientists, judicial fraternity, social reformers, philosophers, and educationists. To name few, former Prime Ministers Mrs. Indira Gandhi, Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, former Deputy Prime Minister Mr. Yashwantrao Chavan, former Chief Justices of India Yashwantrao Chandrachud and P.M. Bhagwati, writer, poet Shri Pula Deshpande, Kavi Sudhanshu, philosopher Shri Balasaheb Bharde, former Chairman of ISRO Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan, renowned scientist Dr. Raghunath Mashilkar. The list is never ending. Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao said that Patangrao Kadam is a real hero in the field of education, and he has given a gem like Bharati Vidyapeeth to the nation. The most celebrated, multifaceted literary legend, wordsmith Pula Deshpande said once to Dr. Patangrao Kadam that after seeing the speed with which Bharati Vidyapeeth is progressing, Patangrao, your name should have been Rocket Rao. And coincidentally, we have a symbol of rocket in our emblem or logo of our university that beautifully depicts the ambition of Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam. From President of India, Honorable Dr. Pranab Mukherjee, at the Golden Jubilee celebration of Bharati Vidyapeeth crowned Dr. Patangrao Kadam as one of the best educationists India ever produced and acclaimed him as father of private and deemed universities in India. Former Chief Justice of India, Justice P.N. Bhagwati, opined that he has seen many parts of the world, but an institution like Bharati Vidyapeeth he has not seen anywhere else. He further added that the credit of it shall go to Dr. Patangrao Kadam, the founder of Bharati Vidyapeeth, who is the pride of India. Honorable Patangraoji Kadam's persona was like a magnet. He attracted people from all walks of life equally, rich, poor, literate, illiterate, elderly, youngsters. Here I would like to share one incident which I personally realized. My colleagues and me, we were going for a conference to Chennai. While coming back to Pune, we had a layover of 2 hours at Bangalore. While waiting for our flight on airport, we were chatting. So one young gentleman, maybe in his late 40s, approached to us and asked us whether we are from Maharashtra because we were speaking in Marathi and he overheard. So we said yes. I thought how language beautifully can bring people together. Anyway, so that gentleman was asking whether we were on official tour. So when I mentioned that we are from Pune and faculty at Bharati Vidyapeeth, he got so excited because he was alumnus of Bharati Vidyapeeth. I guess he was from IMAD college or I don't remember, I'm so sorry. But then he is now an entrepreneur. He reminisced his days of Bharati Vidyapeeth and he was telling that the leaders like Dr. Patangraoji Kadam are born rarely. He said that Saheb has a heart of mother. We call Dr. Patangraoji Kadam very fondly as Saheb. He was telling that he was taking admission. He approached Saheb and told him that he cannot afford fees and books. So Saheb not only waived off his fees but also arranged books for him. And he was telling, Madam, Sahebankade aicha kaळीज आहे. When he was telling that, I could see tears of gratitude in his eyes. That incident touched me. So to teach is to touch a life forever. And Dr. Patangraoji Kadam has touched thousands of such lives and his fingerprints will never fade away from the lives he touched. He had tender heart for needy students. The amount of concession in fees he used to give used to be in lakhs and crores in every academic year. Empathy for underprivileged and poor is a rare virtue, but by far it was his greatest virtue. He used to say, dream big and act bigger. To fulfill your dreams, plan strategically, but to execute those plans, work tirelessly. His famous mantra was, भान ठेवून योजना आखा आणि बेभानपणे त्या राबवा. That means, to fulfill your dreams, you plan strategically, thoughtfully, but to execute those plans, you work tirelessly with all tan, man, dhan. And that's what exactly he has done. His life was a masterpiece, taking him to the highest ranks of those people who live what they teach, who walk their talk. And Dr. Patangraoji Kadam was one of them. He always walked his talk. An abhanga or a devotional song by Sant Tukaram has beautiful line, Bole taisa chale, त्याची वंदावी पाऊले. They are apt for Dr. Patangraoji Kadam. As the sun rises over the lush campuses of Bharati Vidyapeeth, it illuminates not just buildings and classrooms, but also dreams of millions. The legacy of Dr. Patangraoji Kadam and Honorable Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam is etched in every success story, every innovation, and every step forward. It is a story of hope, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in the transformative power of education. A story that will continue to inspire generations to come. The story of Dr. Patangraoji Kadam is more than just a tale of founder. It is a saga of transformation, vision, and relentless pursuit of excellence. A saga for passion, perseverance, a saga of determination, dedication. Dr. Patangraoji Kadam's life reminds us that true greatness lies in uplifting others and leaving a legacy that inspires generations to come. His life and creation of Bharati Vidyapeeth for me is like a deep ocean. Deeper you dive, more gems you will get. the gems of success stories of Bharati Vidyapeeth, the gems of dreams, and such few gems I tried to collect today with courtesy to Professor Milind Joshi and Vasantrao Mane. At the end, let us remember the glory brought to education through Bharati Vidyapeeth, and let us offer our humble tributes to enduring impact and education and society, and as an inspiration for those who dare to dream and work tirelessly to turn those dreams into reality. I again humbly offer my tributes to Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam. Thank you so much. I thank again Center for Distance Education and Online Education for giving me this opportunity to express my tributes to Hon'ble Dr. Patangrao Kadam.
Now I am here to propose the vote of thanks. On behalf of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university and Center for Distance and Online Education, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries and authorities of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university for guiding and supporting us in arranging today's program. I would like to thank our Honorable Director Dr. Ajit More sir and Dr. Devendra Puntambekar sir for their gracious presence and guidance to arrange this program. They always mentor and provide continuous support to the faculty members for their overall development. We are very grateful to our resource person Dr. Jyoti Mandlik ma'am for accepting our invitation and delivering such a wonderful session on Hon'ble Saheb's life journey. Madam, it is really a very nice session and you have explained many key factors of Hon'ble Saheb's inspirational journey. I would also like to thank Mrs. Anuja Jadhav Madam, Deputy Registrar of Center for Distance and Online Education for her support and encouragement for this program. We are also thankful to our organizing committee, Dr. Nilesh Matte sir, Mr. Bharat Suryavanshi sir, and all the members of technical and media team for taking efforts to arrange this session. I extend my thanks to all the faculty members, coordinators from various centers, administrative staff, and my dear student. Thank you one and all. I officially declare that program is over here. Thank you.